belonging is life. I think it's what makes you feel alive and come alive. I think of times when I've felt on the outside or not included, like I didn't belong. It makes me feel dead inside. Like I notice that it makes me close down and not able to feel all the emotions that I want to feel, because that's what life is. It's being open to the good and the bad and the ugly and to feel alive. And times when I've not felt I belonged, I become cold and numb inside, even though I might not have been aware of it at the time. But the benefit of hindsight, I could look at those points and think, yeah. There's a tendency, I think, when people don't belong or they don't feel like they belong, we get to be like, well, I don't care. I don't want to be in that crowd anyway. I don't want to be with them. And there's something very playgroundish that comes from that. And I know I want to belong. I know that when I feel like I belong, it feels just like love. Just to feel my whole body fill up with happiness. When I feel like I belong, I feel valued, I feel respected, I feel cared for. I feel like people need me and then I need them. So there's that sense of kind of leaning on each other when we have true belonging and knowing that it's not going to fall away. That to me is what belonging feels like. And then that means once you belong somewhere, then in times of hardship or adversity, you can go to that place and lean and be caught. God, that's just, I mean, what do you do if that place isn't there? Where do you go? If you feel like you haven't got a trusted place where you can go and belong and be caught, then what is life for? I feel like life is all about evolving and growing and finding the joy. And as I've gone through my life and adversities hit me, I've looked for places to belong. And sometimes belonging can be just to be quiet and not say anything and just be held. Sometimes belonging is to have the conversations and to talk about the things that matter. So there's all these different flavours and colours of belonging, but it all comes back to trust and safety. And I think when you've found it, or you've found some places where you belong, then you just want more of it because it feels so good. And what it then comes down to is feeling able to belong in yourself then. Because when you can belong in other places, with other people and trust other people, then you become increasingly able to trust yourself and belong inside yourself. Wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever happens to you, you can just come home to yourself and feel okay with that. I haven't quite cracked that yet, but that's what I'm working on. And the more places I find to belong, then the stronger I feel my own sense of self and self-trust coming to the fore.